Positivity comes from belief, comes from being grateful for the world around you, and that word, gratitude, grateful. That's going to be important in this video, and to be honest, if you want to keep a positive mindset, that's the main thing you have to keep in mind. And I know you hear that a lot, being grateful, but it's hard to be grateful all the time, especially when your brain is clouded with negativity. Firstly, you need to understand that negativity is not something you can avoid. Ironically, keeping a positive mindset is allowing your negative thoughts to exist, your negative emotions. Stop trying to repress them. This chasing happiness mindset will only get you to a world full of instant gratification and chasing highs. Your negativity has something to teach you. There is a reason you feel that way, and you're trying to suppress it just because you want to feel happy. You should allow every emotion that you feel into your house, if you will. Like you would happiness or joy, because just because it feels bad doesn't mean it's not meant to be there. Positive mindset, that stems from hope, or at least belief that things are going to go well. First of all, we need to understand why this is important. If we look at it in the sense of belief, you're not going to get anywhere unless you believe you can get there. The positive understanding or positive mindset that you will get somewhere, that something is possible. Maybe a version of yourself in the future that you want to get to. An improved version of yourself that has that goal that you are chasing achieved. That is possible. That change is possible. You need to believe that that is true. And hope. Hope is a dangerous one because that stems from not really believing but wishing. Hope is wishing. But to have hope and have belief at the same time, that's powerful. Another way to look at it is that it's a choice. A positive mindset is a choice because it again stems from belief in the sense that you believe you can't have one, but it is a choice to see the best in things. I'll give you an example, bro. Behind me, the lake has frozen over. It's about -1 degrees right now. It's going to get even colder as the week goes on. I'm freezing my cock off right now. How can I perceive that? I can look at it and say, that's fucking cold. It's inconvenient. Going to work's going to be harder. I don't like the cold. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. I wish it was spring. Or I could say, the lake kind of looks beautiful when it's frozen over. This is a time of year that only happens once. And this specific moment is unique to me and will never happen again. There's something romantic about the cold. It gives me a challenge to endure. To record these videos in the cold is an added challenge that adds to my character and adds to my durability. Same with going to work, and I should appreciate it. Do you see the difference between those two mindsets? And that is a choice, which comes through manifesting, through words, through what you choose to believe. That is a choice, bro. And that's where gratitude comes in. You need to practice gratitude. How do you do that? It's as simple as saying what you're grateful for, and it sounds woo-woo, but you fucking try it. Because the thing about the brain is it's negative by nature. It's trying to protect us from threats and animals and death, but we don't have that anymore because we live in such a safe society. So instead, it comes out in the form of anxiety and depression and being ungrateful. But you try it. Really try. And don't pick obvious things like I'm grateful for my family or my mum or my dad. Say things that you wouldn't usually say, like, I'm grateful for this railing right here. Someone made this railing out of metal. They took their time to paint it. And now I can safely stand here and record this video. And already, the more you say about what you're grateful for, the more the positive thoughts start to pour in, and the more you can see what you're grateful for in the world. Meditating and practicing gratitude are two things that will help you keep a positive mindset. Meditating is more to distance yourself from your thoughts, because you're never going to not get negative thoughts, but it's just about not listening to them and not believing them, and that's where meditation comes in as well. You should meditate every morning, when you can, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath, and then when your brain wanders, bring it back to your breath. That's all it is. Distance yourself from your thoughts, and then practice gratitude in the day. Practice gratitude in conversations. Don't complain as much, because having a positive mindset, you need to work on that. It's effort. Because your brain will always try and be negative. You are keeping yourself negative by what you say. It's weak to complain about things, to complain about people. Every time you complain, you're poisoning your brain because things aren't going your way. That is weak. If you want a positive mindset, you have to learn to be strong and be grateful. Because being ungrateful is fucking disgusting. It's poisoning you. If you can be grateful about the littlest of things, the things that don't even matter to you right now because you can't see them, then you can go anywhere. You can survive in any situation. But if you're ungrateful about the temperature in your house, or something trivial about, I don't know, the resolution in your video game, what fucking world are you living in? Actually wake up to the fact that you are a human being in a world full of complexity and beauty. That nature itself is giving you the opportunity to experience it, to grow as an animal that can think for itself a bit too much. The complexity of being a human in itself is something to marvel in, and you're worried about pixels on a screen, about which celebrity has fucking died, or who's dating who. Wake the fuck up. If you want a positive mindset, you have to put work into it. Be grateful. Because you're going to have those days where you want to give up. You're going to have those days where positivity seems impossible. And maybe you just want to give up. And I have those days, of course. But don't make any decisions on those days. Don't let that become your reality. Feel what you have to feel. Understand that those feelings are necessary, that you need to feel them. But if there's a voice still in your brain that can say, I am still grateful for this shoe rack, for this door, for my house. If you can still manage to say that, even if you don't fully believe it, that will help you. And if you can know really that your reality is controlled by what you believe, then everything is going to be okay. How you have a positive mind is through positive thinking, positive speaking, and I want to say through being grateful, but really just seeing the world. Because that's all being grateful is. It's actually just appreciating the things that are there in front of you, not wanting things that you don't have. Because ambition and wanting to better yourself is brilliant, but when you want something more, then you want to be grateful for the things in front of you, then it's a problem, because you'll never be happy. Be grateful. Change your mind. Say less. Do more.